People in the chat are showing you guys so much love. They're like, come to this place, come to Vancouver, come to Chicago, come to this place. So very excited to have you on the show today. We want to start out by talking a little bit about how you guys came together, how you guys met. I know that you guys met at the St. Paul Conservatory for Performing Artists, and you guys have a background, several of you guys in jazz, in opera. Wanted to know how you guys kind of developed your current sound, because it's very different.
Yeah, so only he was in opera, and you fantastic, by the way. You had a full career ahead of you that you threw away for this.
Oh God, thank you.
I feel like the only real jazz players he went to school for it. But we came together.
Hey, you can swing. You guys can swing.
Oh, you
cats
think?
can swing.
Thank you.
These cats
Thanks,
can swing.
Yeah, we couldn't play our own music at school, so we just had to like make our own bands outside of it, and then we just sort of like kept jamming.
Yeah.
And for whatever reason, we didn't write jazz tunes or operas. So we just wrote like what we liked. It was a lot of bad songs, and then we didn't think this was going to happen. But thank you for having us.
So you talk about the high school experience and being impacted by that. But what would you say kind of has led to you guys' evolution nowadays, and like the things that you guys are most inspired by and kind of inject into your music now?
Wow. A lot of different stuff.
Taxes, depression, high school,
all the grown-up things that people hate.
Custody battles.
Legal fees, they're through the roof.
We don't have any kids.
landscaping.
I guess I guess working on our own interpersonal relationships. Touring as much as we did between 2015 and 2020.
Mm-hmm.
There was a lot of fraught emotions and turmoil, and just sorting all that out, smoothing out the wrinkles, and trying to be better friends to each other and with each other, and that's kind of the number one goal, I think, day to day.
Yeah. Let's talk about LP3 and just kind of how that was made. I'm always curious about like the writing, especially when it comes to a band. Jake, are you doing majority of the writing, or is it kind of a contribution that all of you guys contribute to, or like how does that work?
It's a fully collaborative process. There are like songs that come in at different points. Like Ride or Die, for example, was something that we wrote all in the room together. There's some other tracks where like they were written out fully before they came in and then they changed, but it's definitely not a thing where like an entire song is like fully done and brought in and just like printed. I think the important part about Hippocampus is like each of us writing our own parts and playing our own thing.
So one of the questions that I had asked, I think I heard one of you guys say that like I think it was Jake who said he would never like listen to Landmark or something like that. But I know for a lot of people that's their favorite album. When you hear things like that, does it make you or inspire you to kind of go back and tap into that sound at least? Like maybe you're not listening to it, but of course you guys understand and know what the sound on that was like. Does it ever inspire you to tap into that sound, or are you guys like kind of forever pushing yourselves forward to try new things?
I think the energy surrounding Landmark was a really great period of the band in terms of like our relationships with each other and how much time we spent writing songs compared to Bambi. So as far as the energy goes, I think we try to capture that on this past record and get back to that space, because Bambi was like honestly kind of a mess to make. So energy wise, yeah, I think songwriting wise, I feel like we're getting better and better with each record. That's just a goal of ours always, is to write the best possible songs. Mm-hmm. So in terms of like swerving expectations, I think it's just us improving our craft over time as we should. And yeah, moving into every project, we're just trying to like push ourselves as songwriters more and more.
I think there's also like a part of who we are naturally as a group of writers on both of those projects, obviously. So it's I'd say it's less of like going back to that for influence and just kind of trusting that like if we do what we feel and know feels best,
Mm-hmm.
that thing that you're talking about going back and looking for should and most likely will show itself while we create whatever's next. And
Yeah.
it seems to have always done that. I feel like it's definitely done that on this record, which is kind of what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
and I mean that being said, like we do love those albums. It's not a thing where we like hate those songs or anything. It's just sort of like seeing a picture of yourself wearing an outfit you wore 6 years ago, and you're like, oh my god, like I was wearing that with that. But then in 10 years, that is a cool thing to wear again. You know, so it's a matter of like things all coming back around to where you can appreciate them.
Fedoras will be back. I have
So listen, someone in the chat, Nader823 says, Hippocampus is like mozzarella sticks because I can't stop eating either of them.
Thank you.
What the fuck?
It was like what you said.
That's amazing.
I love it. I love it.
Oh,
Justice
right.
for conviction.
Okay, sure.
Wow, the chat is going ham.
I was like, you can't stop eating
Also,
mozzarella
sticks.
Or
or
Oh,
sticks.
God.
Come on.
I'm confused.
I'm confused. I love it. Joaquin Soto said, all this new stuff feels so different and experimental while still having that underlying vibe that's so cool. I think just the point of experimentation is pretty cool. Is there a direction that you guys want to go in the future that maybe you haven't done at all that kind of like scares you, but you're interested in pursuing at some point?
I mean, from day one, we've always talked about doing like an acoustic album, a punk album, like a cover album, just like a bunch of weird stuff that probably, hopefully, will never happen.
Christmas, Halloween,
Christmas,
spectacular.
yeah.
Oh yeah. We had this idea to do a Halloween Christmas album. Where, like,
Oh,
we
that sounds
take-
dope.
We rewrite Christmas songs to fit Halloween. Like it's the spookiest time of the year. Yeah,
So you get it. It's like Christmas, but Halloween.
that's all we got right now. But,
Yeah.
It's been a rough 2 years.
Let's move on to Lyrics Against Humanity. So I don't know if you guys have played Cards Against Humanity before. Have you guys? Probably,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. So it's kind of like a Cards Against Humanities-esque game where I'm basically pulling some lines from you guys' lyrics, from your songs, and each of you will have to fill in a blank with a different word. Now, the word can be something ridiculous, something funny, something risque, educational. It can be whatever word you want, but it has to make the line entertaining as possible. And then the chat will vote on who has the best word choice in that line. Does that
that's
work?
great.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. So, chat, we are counting on you to vote, and we'll get started with this. All right. From Ride or Die, if you want to go outside for my love, get by for my love, you can see right through me. Replace the word love.
Obviously, it's not.
That's what I thought.
Talking about a roaster.
I'm tired out chicken.
Wait, so do we all say a word or we?
Yeah,
or
you
is
all
it-
say a word, and then chat
Okay,
votes
well.
on which word
I said mine.
makes the sentence more entertaining or the lyric more entertaining.
You want to go outside for my? Can it be 2 words or does it just have to be
Sure,
one
why
word?
not? It's your game. It's your game. Why not?
Birthday.
Okay, birthday is
Birthday.
one.
Breakfast.
Soup that is too hot.
Good. That's good.
Ooh.
Sierra Mist.
I really like that one.
I should have you guys like sing the lyric with your word. Can we do that? Can we do that?
Goodbye for my Sierra Mist.
For my soup that is too hot. Goodbye for my soup that is too hot.
For my
Goodbye
scalding
for my
soup.
soup that is too hot.
If you want to go outside, oh my God.
Yeah, we're gonna have you guys sing the lyric.
You want to go outside for my Rush Limbaugh's soft shitty box?
You're wrestling about salt shaker.
R.I.P.
I love it.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Is,
I don't know.
is
Who
the
won?
poll live?
Poll is live. People
Awesome.
are saying Sierra missed.
Ooh.
Let's see the results.
Carlo.
Oh yeah, Sierra
Nice.
Mist is pulling away.
Wow.
Soup that is too hot is coming up close though.
Okay. Okay.
Soup that's too hot.
You can see right through my
Breakfast
Sierra
got done dirty.
Yeah.
You guys are almost head to head. Should we have you guys sing? Say, soup. What is it? Soup
Sierra
that's too
Mist.
hot and Sierra Mist.
I mean, I think Sierra Mist has got it.
Ah. Okay. Okay.
All right.
1, 2, 3, 4.
If you wanna go outside my goodness, you can see right through me.
Yes, I love it. Yeah.
The crowd goes wild.
And the crowd goes wild. Let's go on to the next one. So the next one is going to be you guys doing it at the same time, right? I swear to God, I wasn't born to fight. Fight is your word. Maybe just a little bit, enough to make me sick of it.
Oh my God.
So counting from 3, right?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
I can't do it.
Christmas.
Shit.
Shit.
I swear to God, I wasn't born to shit. Maybe just a little bit, enough to make me sick of
Maybe
it.
just a little bit.
Ding, ding, ding.
Maybe just a
Maybe just a little bit. Enough to make me sick of it.
So for the very last, this is the very last one. So we need you to make it good. I'm going to read it one more time and I'm going to do your countdown. No pressure. I finally found my crocodile drawings. They were under your bed. I finally found my 3, 2, 1.
Bloody
Box of
tampon.
four.
Decapitated
Dildos.
horse head.
I heard bloody something, dildo, and something else.
Giant box of dildos.
I love it. Giant box of dildos. Listen, Hippocampus, you guys have been a joy to have on the show.